Docosahexaenoic acid is an entry long-chain polyunsaturated fatty acid.
Half of the calories a baby consumes come from fat. Fat for energy and fat to support the growing brain, which can triple in size within the first year of life.
The human brain is the fattiest organ in the body. More than 50% of the dry weight of the human brain is fat.
And a high percentage of that fat in the brain is a specific omega-3 fatty acid called DHA.
The brain starts to accumulate DHA at the beginning of the third trimester of gestation. Accumulation of DHA rapidly increases during that third trimester and continues to increase after birth and up until at least 2 years of age, and probably beyond that. The brain stops putting on weight around 1 year of age, but continues to put on DHA until at least 2 years of age. The visual system is also rich in DHA. In fact, the retina, which is the very thin sheet of tissue at the back of the eye that detects light, the retina is rich in DHA, and in fact it is one of the richest organs in the body in DHA. Visual acuity, that is the development of the visual system, seems to depend on the supply of DHA both prenatally and postnatally.
Bronchopulmonary dysplasia is a serious complication of preterm birth, characterized by an inflammatory process causing abnormal lung development, decreased vascular and alveolar development, and the need for supplemental oxygen or assisted ventilation at 36 weeks of postmenstrual age.
Hi, and welcome to Rapid Respiratory Review. Today we're going to talk about BPD, or bronchopulmonary dysplasia. So what's it caused by? It's caused by positive pressure ventilation and no tracheal tube being in too long, and prolonged exposure of differing amounts of FiO2. And it's typically seen in patients with RSV. And it was previous
application in medicine. Enriching diets with docosahexaenoic acid can change the inflammatory balance, modulating cell function and suppressing inflammatory responses.
We're used to hearing how fats are bad for us, but there is such a thing as good fats. In fact, DHA is one of those essential fats you don't want to cut back on, especially during a child's first 2 years of life when the brain grows and develops more rapidly than any other time. The importance of this omega-3 fat also continues throughout early childhood and adolescence. DHA is essential for developing a child's brain, eyes, and nervous system, and has even been linked to intelligence. As children grow, their cognitive, motor, communication, and social skills are continually developing too. Since the human brain is made up of 60% fatty tissue, it's important for children to get a constant supply of DHA to support this time period of intensive growth. With this connection between omega-3 fats and the brain, research suggests DHA may also improve behavior in children with ADHD. Adequate DHA impacts many other areas of a child's health as well. It reduces the body's response to inflammation, and its influence on the development of the immune system begins in the womb and continues throughout life. There's evidence to suggest omega-3 fats taken during childhood may also benefit respiratory health, such as relieving symptoms of asthma. The best food sources of DHA come from oily fish like wild salmon, tuna, mackerel, herring, and sardines, and it's also found in grass-fed beef and pasture-raised eggs. If you prefer a plant source of DHA, try algae oil. To optimize your child's health, regularly include fish in your family's diet, and talk to your child's pediatrician about an omega-3 fatty acid supplement, especially one with enough DHA.
Pros and cons. Pros: DHA may help protect against the development of bronchopulmonary dysplasia. Cons: bronchopulmonary dysplasia is difficult to diagnose and difficult to treat. Appropriately designed trials are lacking, so it's not sure the treatment works. Outcomes. The primary outcome was the incidence of psychological bronchopulmonary dysplasia as determined on the basis of requirements for supplemental oxygen or respiratory support with an assessment of oxygen saturation. Psychological bronchopulmonary dysplasia at 36 weeks of postmenstrual age or discharge home occur in 291 of 592 infants in DHA group and 269 of 613 infants in the control group. Conclusion: an enteral emulsion of DHA at a dose of 60 milligrams per kilogram per day did not result in a lower risk of bronchopulmonary dysplasia than control and may have resulted in a greater risk.